Hi Transformers, so I decided I would do a voiceover since there was a lot of background noise. So the first thing that you're going to do for your upper body warm-up is foam roll your T-spine. When you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're keeping your lower back nice and stable, core tight, and you're just going to mobilize one vertebrae at a time, leaning back with your upper body while maintaining a brace with your core in the lower part of your spine. You're just going to work your way up your back one by one, all the way up to just below the neck. And then once you get there, you're just going to gently roll up and down. You can lean from one side to the other. If you feel any areas that are particularly tight, just hold it there and then bring a little bit of mobility back into it. If you want to play with reaching your arms up and overhead while you hold it on one particular area that's feeling a little bit sore, you can do that. And if you lean over to one side, you're going to get through the lats a little bit more. I cued Jarrett on pointing his elbows towards the ceiling so that he's exposing the muscles underneath the shoulder blades to foam roll those as well. So this should feel really nice. It's everybody's favorite. Then we're going to down dog to up dog. So you're hitting a down dog position just like you would in yoga, pressing your head in between your biceps. And then you're going to slowly bring your hips forward, drop the hips down, and push your shoulders away from the ears, pressing your palms into the mat. Then you're going to slowly tuck your chin into your chest and lift the hips up and back. This should feel like a nice stretch to the hamstrings, maybe through the back. Really think about untucking the tailbone here in this down dog position. Feel free to rock side to side or pedal out the heels if your hamstrings are really tight. As you kind of get the hang of this, it should almost look like a wave forward and a wave back. Really focusing on lifting the chest, pushing the shoulders down. And I do want to note that a lot of this footage is sped up for sake of time, so feel free to take your time as you're working your way through each of these moves. The next up, we have reach, roll, and lift. So the point of this is to activate all the muscles on the back of the shoulder blades and to mobilize the scapula. So you're going to reach your fingertips out as far as you possibly can. Turn your thumb to face the ceiling and then draw your shoulder blade down and back like you're putting your shoulder blade into your back pocket. And keeping your arm straight, you're going to lift your arm from the shoulder off of the ground, just a couple inches. It might look different on you than it does on me. So you see I'm stretching out the lat by reaching out as far as I can, tucking the shoulder blade back, and then I'm going to lift from the shoulder. A common mistake here is to bend the elbow, so really focus on keeping your arm moving as one unit and keeping the rest of your torso completely stable as you work through this exercise. And you should start to feel this on the back of the shoulder, all those little muscles waking up. Remember, really tuck that shoulder blade back. We want to activate the lower traps and give the upper traps a little bit of a break. So next we've got our open books. Similarly, you're going to take the top leg in front, bottom leg in back. Your bottom leg the knee should line up with the hip and the shoulder. You're reaching out as far as you can forward, and then as you exhale, opening up the chest. That's why these are called open books. It's nice to have something to support your head. The key thing here is to keep that top knee on the ground. If you notice that leg starts to move, go ahead, reset. We don't want to stretch through the low back. We want to mobilize through the upper back. And then last but not least, just foam rolling the chest a little bit. The chest can get really tight throughout the day. So you can see I'm putting the foam roller at an angle and just kind of wiggling my body forward and back a little bit. If you find a spot that's particularly tight, again, just hold it there, and then you can move the hand up and down in a snow angel fashion, or if you just want to bring it forwards and back, whatever feels good here, spending about at least 30 seconds on each side. With your foam rolling at the beginning, you can spend about a minute on foam rolling the T-spine. And I encourage you to foam roll the chest as needed throughout your workout. Hope this helped, and I'll talk to you next time.